Hello everyone, my name is Amit Kumar Bose. I'm a faculty of International Relations, Indian Society and Internal Security for last quite a few years. Here in this video, I'm going to introduce in front of you International Relations as a modular course. Okay. Now, why International Relations? There are so many subjects, so many topics. Why a module of International Relations? See, number of aspects in the syllabus of UPSC which are inherent part of the UPSC syllabus. They are on one hand extremely dynamic, and on the other hand they are so analytical that hardly any material satisfies our need or our demand. There are materials available, there are dozens of materials available, but whether those materials or those classes they actually fulfill the need of the examination or not, that's very much questionable. Here in Current Affairs Review, we are trying to focus or highlight those dynamic aspects. Say for example, international relations, internal security, Indian society, culture, governance, not polity but governance, these kind of areas of the syllabus. Right now, in this particular video, I'm introducing in front of you international relations, a highly dynamic part of the syllabus and also extremely analytical. Okay, and this is the reason why normally the materials available and the courses available, they don't meet the demand of the examination. That's where our focus would be, to meet the demand of the examination, right? Number two, the structure that is given by UPSC. Well, UPSC, they have given us 4-liners. The structure of the syllabus of international relations as given by UPSC, it reads India and its neighborhood relations. Number 2, bilateral, regional and global groupings and agreements involving India and or affecting India's interest. Number 3, effect of policies and politics of developed and developing countries on India's interests, Indian diaspora. And number 4, important international institutions, agencies, fora, their structure, mandate. Now there is a grouping called Mercosur in Latin America. India has cooperation with Mercosur. Are we going to study Mercosur here? Right? Similarly, very recently during this COVID-19 pandemic that's going on, India has sent a consignment of hydrochloroquine tablets, 2 lakh hydrochloroquine tablets to Dominican Republic. And Dominican Republic, on the platform of UN, on the platforms of UNGA, they have thanked India. Okay. Now, am I going to study as a result of this India-Dominican Republic relationship? Hardly so. So this syllabus that is given by UPSC is indicative at best. Given the recent developments, given the trend of the questions, I'll have to understand what I should study and what I should not study. Here in this modular course, we have done that part for you. We have talked about the syllabus based on the previous questions and the developments which are happening right now. Right? If you look into it, in the landing, I should say, you go to our website, go to the page of international relations, and there you'll be having the structure of the course. The structure of the course says geopolitical classification of the world, glossary, evolution of India's foreign policy, India and its neighborhood. Within India's neighborhood, we have been talking about India, Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, India, Afghanistan, India, China, India, Sri Lanka, India, Maldives, Myanmar, India, Nepal, India, Bhutan, SAARC. Similarly, India, USA, India, Russia, India, Japan, India, Korea, both North Korea and South Korea, India, Australia, India, ASEAN. This way, we have tried, and also the various organizations like RCEP, BIMSTEC, SCO, Shanghai Cooperation Organization. So this way, here in this particular course, we have tried to come out with a holistic syllabus, a syllabus which would meet the demand of the examination as well and would also restrict your work. If you try to study international relations holistically, well, even 2 years is not sufficient enough. We don't have that much of time. So here in this particular course, we have done that part for you. We have chalked out the syllabus and we have got it restricted for you. Okay. Simultaneously, one thing which at least me, if I had been in your shoes, I would have been missing in other courses. I've been going through the other courses, other online courses available. They are collection of videos primarily, right? What I'm seeing is, in the name of a particular course, they are giving us videos. Am I going to watch web series? Are these web series? What am I paying for? I'm paying for the guidance, right? That guidance part is missing. And even while I was in your shoes as a student, this was the aspect which I missed the most. Someone who can handhold me and guide me towards the required objective. That guidance part was missing. Here in this particular course, we have tried to focus on that. We have devised a 3-layered interaction between the faculty and the students. Me as a faculty, what I'll be doing, say after every video tutorial, there would be a place for comment, a comment section. If you have any doubt, comment there. I'll ensure that I comment, I reply to you. Now, a number of us, we are not confident in commenting publicly, right? We feel ki whether the question I'm going to ask, if that question is foolish, how would others feel like? Fine, you don't have to comment then. There is a number given after every particular video. On that particular number, WhatsApp and book an appointment with me. Once you ask for an appointment, from that number only, you'll be given a particular time of appointment. At that particular time, I'll be calling you. I'll be calling the aspirant. Okay. And during that particular call, that call would be of half an hour. Within that call, or whatever the time is required, within that half an hour is at max. You can easily understand I'll have to cater to so many students, so I cannot give more than half an hour to one particular student. Okay. So within that particular time, whatever your demands are, I'll try to answer those questions. Whatever your queries are, I'll try to meet those queries. Okay. Simultaneously, say you missed the appointment, you couldn't book the appointment. Fine, not an issue. On every weekend, we'll be coming with a open course, open discussion, a live discussion, live class, online live class. Okay. We'll be using some platform like Skype or Zoom, and you'll be communicated about that particular platform. I would prefer Zoom. Let's see on which platform we organize it. So on that platform, we'll be going for a live class of 1 hour, where the topic of that particular day would be given to you priorly. Okay. And on that particular topic, whatever your queries are, we'll be answering those queries. We'll be discussing those queries. Clear? So this way, we have devised a 3-layer interaction process so that me as a faculty, I can interact with you as much as possible. And whatever benefit I can provide you, I'll try to provide that to you. That's what my objective is. Then aspect number 4, writing skill. We study a lot, we read a lot, but then the kind of marks we get is horrible. Do you know that it is GS Mains paper 2 in which students score the least? And this is the paper, Polity, Governance, International Relations, Social Justice. This is the paper a student studies the most. Even after that, they score the least number of marks in this particular paper. Why? Writing skill, whatever you know, how to represent that, how to bring it in the form of a proper output. That's not an easy task. Here in this particular course, we are going to focus on that. Right? Time and again, I'll be giving you questions. I'll be asking you to write those questions and send those questions to me. Okay? You'll be asked to write on your hand only. Don't type, write on your hand only. It should be legible. I should be able to read it. I'm assuring you I'll be correcting your copies. So please make it legible, the handwriting, make it legible. Use CAM scanner, make a PDF of them and WhatsApp them on the WhatsApp number. I have printer here. I'll be printing it, I'll be correcting it, I'll scan the copy and I'll send it back to you. I'll ensure that it's sent back to you with all the feedback that I have given. Clear? So this way we will be focusing on the answer writing part as well. And last but not the least, the material. The material has been prepared under my direct guidance. We have tried to make it as simple, as lucid as possible, and at the same time as analytical as is required. And we have also highlighted or tried to focus on those aspects where or on which type of topics UPSC focuses the most. So in a sense, here we have tried to come out with a holistic approach for international relations. I wish this course ultimately helps you in your approach, and me as a faculty, I'll be able to interact with you as much as possible and help you out in the course. I must share my personal experience here. Yes, somehow when I was a student, I missed the guidance part, which I required the most. I hope I'll be able to provide you that. That's all, guys. Thank you.